they support, they surely wouldn't believe it. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera.
I'm joined now by Taufiq Rahim, the Executive Director of the advisory group Globe Site. You saw a lot of people there affected by this devastating attack in Damascus. They certainly have quite sophisticated weaponry. What sort of cachet do they have? Do you know?
Well, I think their cachet, if anything, is emerging. I think people are still unclear as to who they are. If there's a wider organization behind the group of individuals that are appearing in these different clips or that are on the Facebook group that they have, I think what is clear is that this is the second time they've conducted a large-scale attack in the country. And so definitely they're emerging as a unique group, at least in the type of violence that they're using. What
do you think it says about their supply lines?
I think it's unclear. There are indications that this is an advanced nature of explosives, a large amount, so people are saying that you need to have secure supply lines to get that to Damascus.
They probably do, huh?
Well, yeah, they of course had the supply line to get it there. Whether it's guaranteed by some type of external actor, I think it's up for debate. A lot of these supply lines between Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq existed from 2003 to especially 2008-9 during really the hardest violence in Iraq. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they use those same links to transfer explosives.
Syria is pretty au fait with sending groups into Iraq. Who do you think could be using these groups now?
Well, the same groups and individuals and networks that Syria, in a way, either deployed or facilitated or encouraged to go to Iraq or Lebanon in the case of Fatah al-Islam and Nahr al-Bared, did not come to Syria during the time before the uprising. And it could be a case of these people simply coming home and now focusing their energies on Bashar al-Assad. There are some accusations that Gulf states are directing activities of people like the Nusra Front, or at least affiliated with it. I think the evidence has not yet been brought out that that's the case. There may be linkages with international intelligence agencies, but until now there has been nothing to indicate that that's actually true.
What does it say about the ideology behind this group and possibly other Salafist groups?
Well, definitely, I think this is the broader implication. I mean, we're talking about a fight for the soul of Syria, and the narrative being put forth by the opposition is that we're moving towards a democratic future. And what this type of incident does is highlight that there's a much more complex set of possibilities that could emerge in Syria. And of course, the regime would use this instance to point that it could be a more Salafi, sectarian future awaiting the Syrian people.
Good talking to you, Taufiq Rahim. Thank you. Well, one of the longest and largest hunger strikes by Palestinians and Israeli